Yeah, here we are on the riverside, River Yamuna, 29th. This is Astami, Gopal Astami. And I just want to show, because people, they you know, if you make an electronic innovation, everybody glorifies you and everything. But if you just take what other people call trash and you make a whole goshala, and this is not just one, and this is innovation, and it should be recognized also. It's not just some innovation that you can look over, and that takes a lot of work. Putting this together takes a lot of work. And this is a goshala, and this is Gopalastami. Yeah. And if you look, this goshala is clean. The containers are clean, the floor is clean, and that's a lot of work. That's not just a little work, that's a lot of work. And this lady, she goes a little bit further than others. She has a little place to make a fire, and then she takes the wheat berries, because they grow wheat on the other side of the Yamuna. So the wheat berries, she takes the wheat berries and she boils them there with whatever wood or whatever they can get to boil it, and then they give it to the cows. That is very nutritious. Most of the people of the cows, what they do is when you're picking the wheat berries, you got all the like the shell, the covering and everything, and that's called busha. And then they take that and they give to the cows. Well, this Malti, it's her name, Malti, she goes through the trouble of boiling the wheat berries and giving dalia. She calls it dalia to the cows, which is much, much more nutritious. So just look, innovation. Take whatever you can get and yeah, this is innovation. This isn't laziness. Yeah, and here they are. They look beautiful. Yeah, they look beautiful. And of all the days of going around Vrindavan, this is, there's so much to talk about and everything, and it costs money to put these videos out. Well, whatever. Okay, this is a very special time, because Akura is going to come and take Krishna. So the Mathura Vasis today, on this Gopastami, what they do is they come from Mathura and they come to Vrindavan. That's their parikram. And then tomorrow, the Vrindavan Vasis, they go to Mathura to ask Krishna to come back. Of course he doesn't come back. But still, that's the whole thing. So this is a Mathura Vrindavan, and if you do the whole, I did the parikram 3 times, and Krishna will ask, I think she did it twice with me. And but it took us quite a while. It took us because it's 43, 45 kilometers. It's the Gopalastami, Mathura, Vrindavan, Yugala, Parikram. Baby, baby. Baby. Sometimes when you want to glorify the cow, it's difficult because misunderstood and everything. And this is a gear. This is the gear cow, this brown one here. And that other one over there is also gear. Yeah, these are like the ones that Krishna used in when he was in Dwarka. When he was in Dwarka, this is the ones that he used. The gear cow. Because the gear cow means a forest cow, and the forest cow eats anything, that like The other cows, they'll just eat grass. But the Gir cow, it'll even stand on its hind legs and eat leaves. So its milk is like really desired. And everybody would wonder, well, you know, all the demigods, they sit on the cow's body in different places. All the demigods sit. That's their sitting place. So after all the demigods took their positions on the cow, all of a sudden Lakshmi came and said, where should I sit? That's where she sits, right here. One would think, oh, that's a bad. No, that's a very good place. The cow urine, the cow stool is very medicinal. Just have to know how to use it. You have to know what to feed the cow to get the best effort. And you got to know that the baby cow is the best cow to get all this from. The cow urine and the cow stool, the best is the baby cow. Yeah, Gopinath Bhavan, Radha Gopinath, and Gauranga. Yes. I just always remember that when they were doing the installation, I was able to at least grab the bottom part of Radha's and Krishna's base and help take it on the altar. Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Ram Maharaj Ki Jai. Okay, on this day of Gopal Astami, you know, it's always nice to know the insight of the pure devotee on this. Because we know that on one of the Gopal Astamis, you know, Gopal Astami for Krishna Paksha, and Gopal Astami for Shukla Paksha. One is the waning of the moon, and one is the increasing of the moon. Waxing, the waxing of the moon. So the first one, the waning of the moon, is when Krishna takes out. He's allowed to take out the calves. Okay, so now he's allowed to take out the calves. So then the next one is he's allowed to take out the cows. Now, what it is, and this is the insight of Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, he says that Krishna did take out the calves, and there's a ceremony and everything that they did so that he could take out the calves, and then those calves, after 5 years, had grown up. And those calves now were cows, and they had their calves. But you don't want to take the cows out with the calves, because then the calves will drink all the milk. So here it was, Krishna, they were going to celebrate allowing Krishna to take out the cows. So now, how to do that one? Because first of all, the cows want to go out with him because they've been going out all their life. And the calves, they want to too. So it was a battle. So Krishna just had to take them all out. He took out the cows and the calves together. So that just paints such a beautiful picture. When he took out the calves and Krishna was bringing back the calves back to the Goshala, the mother cows would see from the Govardhan hill, and they would start running, and their milk bags were so full, they were like giving Abhishek to Govardhan as they were coming down to see their calves. You know, that's how much milk they had in their bags.
I request you, I pray you, my mobile is here. Please contact number, I tell the number.
Okay.
Call.
Yeah, also there's different points of these days. This is the practically the last day that Krishna's going to hold up Govardhan Hill. And again, I say, it's raining. So it's appropriate. I just hope after tomorrow the rain stops, at least a little while. Yeah, but it's appropriate. So we've had rain during Govardhan's 7 days of holding up Govardhan Hill. Tomorrow he will put the hill back down, and of course Indra, he'll come and apologize. And I always think that the Anakut, the major Anakut, should take place on that day, because the major Anakut, the first Anakut, is the day before he lifts Govardhan Hill. But it was only observed by the Brijvasis. But now when he's going to put the hill back down, Indra and everybody will be here. Haribol, Vrindavan. Yeah. So tomorrow, happy day. We should celebrate a nice Anakut also. All the demigods should come once again.